The next piece of the puzzle in putting together strong negotiating skills is know what's negotiable and non-negotiable. That's the end in strong negotiating skills. Know what you or your company or your client can do, what they cannot do, what they're willing to do, what they're not willing to do, what they're able to do. Know these things well before starting any negotiating discussions. Know those same things for the person with which you're dealing. Know what their decision-making capability is. This requires some research, but it mostly requires a lot of listening. Know what is able to be done. If something is not physically, financially, or chronologically feasible or possible, it's not negotiable. There's no reason in finding a sticking point there. Willingness is another issue. It may appear that willingness can be flexible. Sometimes we think, well, this is an issue of whether they want to or not, but often it's not negotiable. There may be religious or ethical issues, family issues, previous commitments that they've made. So know what they're able to do, what they're willing to do, and determine ahead of time which items are negotiable and which items are non-negotiable. This will go a long way to saving a lot of time and a lot of frustration in your negotiating.
Now, sometimes there's things you just don't want to give up in negotiation.
That's right.
How do you keep getting boxed in a corner and feel like you're having to give up what you don't want to give up?
Well, the first thing is to know what items are negotiable and which are not negotiable and how important they are to both parties. So if you go in and you've got something that you've already decided ahead of time is not negotiable, ask yourself why it's not negotiable. Is it not negotiable because you got a pride issue with this or some kind of emotional attachment? Or is it not negotiable because it's physically impossible to do that or financially infeasible to do that? Those are good reasons. Maybe it's something that violates your own religious or personal ethics, and that's why you're not willing to do it. And that's something, but that's where being honest with the other party and putting it out there and letting them know. That way they're not pushing for something that's impossible. And you need to know that about them. Listen to what they have to say. And when you know where they've got those walls that they're not willing to go past or they can't go past, there's no reason pushing them past there when it's not going to happen. If that comes to the case, then now we know what's negotiable and what's non-negotiable. We know what to work on. And now we can look for some kind of solution that helps both parties in the middle. And in most cases, most of your issues are going to be yes, no, we can agree with all this stuff. And there's a very few issues that are so sticky that parties figure they're not negotiable. But by that time, hopefully, we've got enough rapport built. We can work through those and find a mutually beneficial solution.
Well, great advice to not losing in a negotiation.